Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be starting Game of Thrones. Obviously Game of Thrones, probably one of the biggest TV series ever. And of course I haven't watched it, as is the case with a lot of great TV shows that I just never got around to watching. That's why I'm doing these reactions, that's why I made the channel. I was a little bit hesitant in general just to start watching Game of Thrones because I'm going to be honest, I have been spoiled on some things that happen. Although I have been spoiled on some things, I am very much clueless in regards to the timeline, when things take place, which episodes, which seasons. Everything's a little bit, fudged up in my mind. Just what I've heard from friends who've watched the show or just seeing online throughout the years. I was also very hesitant because I know that the ending, the final episode of the final season really ended up being a disaster from what I have understood. Almost everybody hated it, including the actors. Considering that it's, I think, an 8-season show, maybe even more than 8 seasons, I'm not sure. Is it an 8-season show? How many seasons is Game of Thrones? 8. It's 8 seasons. 73 episodes. So yeah, that's, a big time commitment. But apparently the journey is worth it. So anyway, that's enough talking. I do sometimes overtalk in these intros. So, I'm trying to cut that down. As always, if you're new to the channel, give it a like, subscribe. And I guess let's jump right into the world of Game of Thrones. Ooh, I don't know why I'm excited, like finally watching this series. Came out in 2013, right, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been a decade now, which is crazy. A lot of the imagery I have in my mind of the show is with a lot of ice and snow. I know there's an army. There's like ice zombies or something. I would not want to find out what happened here. Yeah. I'm out of here too. No, it's spells an F, a Greek F. Fee.
Ripping each other to pieces.
I never seen wildlings do a thing. Whatever did it to them could do it to us.
Yeah, that's not a good idea,
They
dude.
even killed the children.
It's a good thing we're not children.
Yeah, this is not a good sign, my guy. I don't know what their job is, because obviously they had a mission, a job to do. But I'm not getting paid enough for this.
What is it?
Intestines? Follow the horses. The horses know. The horses got the right idea. Yo, that's the... Yo, that's so fucking creepy, bro. So is she like a part of those zombie, ice zombie clan, whatever they're called? Because that's definitely like a zombie if I've ever seen one. Kind of looked like a medieval Megan. What is this? Really? So I guess we'll find out. You can't have a setting like this without sound ban. Emilia Clarke. We love Emilia Clarke. All these actors, safe to say, if they weren't known already, they became, big names after this, for obvious reasons. So this intro, I'm guessing, is showing us, you know, the landscape of the map, the land, you know, kind of like, you know, Middle Earth, for example. Which is, I think, very important in this type of shows, to establish your world, to let the audience like have an understanding, have a feeling, you know, of the size of the world. Where did they shoot this? I know they shot a lot of it in Croatia, right? I'm guessing New Zealand, because they shoot a lot of things in New Zealand, especially when they want landscapes like this one. Is that Jon Snow? Like, probably along with Emilia Clarke's character. The character that I heard the most of from the show.
And which one of you was a marksman at 10? Keep practicing, Bran.
Bran? Oh, Bran! Why did I think he said bra? Like, bro? Okay. Katniss.
Lord Stark? Tell Bran he's coming too.
What? That dude's beard. Interesting
He won't go for you.
beard choices.
And winter is coming.
And of course, I've heard this line. Like, who hasn't? Man, looks like he's been through a lot. Yep. That's his hair, it's not his beard. That's crazy. That's crazy. I just realized it's not his beard.
Swing the sword.
Is it Triss or the White Walkers?
So I'm guessing they're called the White Walkers.
White Walkers have been gone for thousands of years.
So he was lying.
But like, assuming this is a world where these things exist, just in general, why dismiss him so easily? Right? He clearly been through something, and clearly other people died, right? Obviously the causes of death could have been, you know, many. I like the wardrobe, the clothing. Seems like, you know, it has a continuity between the people, like it's their clothing. This is how these people dress, is what I mean. Dude, I can't get over your sideburn, whatever that is.
Take orders from your father, not you.
Okay, I did not flinch at the beheading of the man, but I don't want to see them kill this little pup. We got a pet.
They die. You're better than yourselves.
Sounds fair. Look at the little pups. So I know they didn't have like small wolves for this. So I'm getting what are these? Are they baby huskies? that they're holding? Pretending they're some type of wolf? If you tell me that they actually got baby wolves for this scene, then I salute Game of Thrones already. Ah, the iconic... That's the iconic throne, right? Jesus.
To be afraid of until you told father.
Ah, so these are the Lannisters. I've heard of the Lannisters. These two, I think, specifically, I've heard of. So yeah. This actress also played Queen Gorgo in the 300 movies. You know, the wife of Leonidas. I can't remember her name, but she plays these roles. At least in the 300s, she was great, in my opinion. And I know, I've heard, you know, she has a big part in this show, and that she's really good in this show as well. So far, we've been introduced to Sean Penn's character, the Lannisters. Like, these are the ones that I know of. Jon Snow, obviously.
Tell me.
There was a raven from King's Landing.
I've also heard of King's Landing. So is King's Landing the Lannister,
He was like a father to me.
right? The kingdom.
They both have their health.
I'm told he reads all night.
I'm told he drinks all night.
How much could he possibly drink? A man of his stature.
Oh, so we're about to be introduced to another character, major character, that I've seen everywhere.
Handles.
I liked how they were showing the preparations, just, you know, small things like that when you're dealing with these settings. I enjoy just watching like things that go on in the background.
Brandon!
Are they going to turn into wolves? Should I get excited now?
How many times have I told you, no climb?
But it's coming
Because that would be great.
down our front.
Always look at your feet before you lie. Run and find your father. Tell him the king is close.
And I know everybody hated this kid. The blonde kid. That's a crazy helmet.
Where's Arya? Sansa, where's your sister?
Already? He didn't even like, it's been 5 seconds since he came in.
You got fat.
That's Jaime Lannister, the Queen's twin brother.
Would you please shut up?
They're twins too. I don't know how that made it worse. What I already know of the Lannisters. Is it worse? It's equally bad.
Take it to your crypt. I want to pay my respects.
I can't with this dude in the background. Whose idea was that? Is it in the books?
You remember me at 16? All I wanted to do was crack skulls and fuck girls. He showed me what was what.
That's one combination.
Look at me like that.
And here he is. Yeah, I'm going to have to cancel a lot of things for YouTube throughout this series. Definitely.
You have much to teach me, no doubt. But our sister craves your attention.
She has our cravings, our sister.
A family trait. The stars are casting us at sundown. Sundown.
Close the door!
He is living well, we can say. He's enjoying his life.
It's done, Your Grace. Targaryens are gone.
I have also heard of the Targaryens, obviously. And yeah. Pentos, across the narrow sea. Emilia Clarke is one gorgeous, gorgeous woman.
Isn't he a gracious host?
That blonde wig looks great on her, but horrible on whoever this guy is. I don't know why.
Forget my friends when I come into my throne. Today.
Again with the brother and sister, what is this? Wait. Is this show an incest fest? Am I going to have to deal with it a lot? Something tells me that I will.
It's too hot, my lady.
Not for her, she's a dragon. Or something, I don't know. Is this Jason Momoa's tribe? The Dothraki? I've heard of them also. Yeah.
Of House Targaryen, the third of his name.
This dude just looks off. It's the wig, probably.
And his sister.
It does not. It looks like his face is photoshopped, like edited into another man's body.
Khal Drogo has never been defeated.
That's interesting. Lore.
He's a savage, of course, but he's one of the finest kings alive.
One of the finest.
And you will be his queen.
Just all out. For majority of the times he's been on screen so far. Has he even said a word? She scared him off. So running away, apparently in the Dothraki world, is he really liked her. That's why he ran away.
I don't want to be his queen.
I don't even know, but that sounds like something she shouldn't say. Also, she talked for the first time.
I want us both to go home, but they took it from us.
Ah, so they're like, right? Because he said the Targaryens are gone. But apparently, clearly, those two. So are they dragons? What the fuck? Oh god. Yeah, they weren't kidding.
What if he thinks I'm ugly?
Then he is the stupidest prince that ever lived.
Reference? Oh.
When would we be married? Soon, or do we have to wait?
Hush now. Your father hasn't even said yes.
John, father will let me if you ask him. I know.
Bro, who is this actor? I've seen him before. I've definitely seen that face before. I can't remember where.
We have no families. None of us will ever.
And I'm not talking about
Care about that.
Jon Snow. I'm talking about him. Where have I seen him before? God, that's gonna kill me for the rest of the day.
What's he doing back there?
Preparing for a night with your family.
Everything he says sounds sexual. After that first scene.
You're Tyrion Lannister.
And Lady Stark is not your mother, making you a bastard.
I mean, yeah.
Give you some advice, bastard.
He's just gonna call him bastard.
Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor. Never be used to hedge.
Like he does.
What the hell do you know about being a bastard?
All dwarves are bastards in their father's eyes.
Message. I guess. Wait. Like I imagine, like if your father is a king and he produces a dwarf. Yeah, I can see that.
You not down south in that rat's nest they call a capital.
Every capital. Why is every capital like? the dirtiest place in every country.
I'll say
I'm guessing it makes sense, you know, the amounts of people.
you are not even
But like even in fantasy world,
Do you think she would risk her life, her son's life, if she wasn't certain her husband was murdered?
you should start taking people's word for what they are.
This news is
Like the kid in the beginning that you beheaded. Needless to say, so far the Dothraki like look the best out of everyone. Like just their style. Their food, not so much. Thought for a minute it was actually dancing. Nah, just fucking. And apparently fighting and killing and beheading.
Dothraki wedding without at least 3 deaths is considered a dull affair.
Any wedding. Dragon eggs, finally.
Dragon's eggs, Daenerys. The ages have turned them to stone, but
Oh.
they will always be beautiful.
Thank you,
Oh,
Magister.
I got too excited for a second.
I don't know how to say thank you in Dothraki.
There is no word for thank you in Dothraki.
That's funny.
Make him happy.
Thanks, brother. Great advice. Will people stop, like, stop undressing her every other scene, like?
Is no the only word that you know?
No. See, I'm a writer, guys. It's literally been like every other scene. And it's just the first episode.
If I get through this without squirting from one end or the other, it'll be a miracle.
Didn't pick you for a hunter.
The greatest in the
Why is
land
everything
was
he's
there
saying?
on the missus.
Not hunting if you pay for it.
And I'm gonna keep commenting on it. I'm guessing the whole show is gonna be like this, so.
I know what I'm putting you through. Thank you for saying yes. I only ask you because I need you. You're a loyal friend. You hear me? A loyal friend.
I'm already getting like a manipulative type of vibe from this dude towards Sean Penn's character. That type of, like, if you've been in that type of relationship, either with a sibling, family member, you know what I'm talking about. That type of vibe. So cute, bro. Look at those ears. Is the no climbing scene going to come back here? Is this kid going to fall? Or rather, over here? Or see something that he shouldn't? Poor kid. He didn't need to say this. Especially not them. All types of wrong.
Stop.
Are you completely mad?
He saw us.
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
He saw us.
I heard you the first time.
She's going to push him, isn't he?
The things I do for love.
See guys, I should be a writer. I know I should be a writer. I actually hadn't watched this. That's it, that's the first episode. Thoughts? Pretty much like how the show had been described to me is exactly like all in the first episode already. So a lot of things like I kind of expected. But yeah, I really like what they're doing with the world. Let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah, I enjoy what they did with the world in the first episode, the characters that they showed us, you know. You didn't get a lot of time with them, because they showed like enough characters, like as much as you can show in a 50-minute episode. Me having a little bit knowledge, like overall of the Game of Thrones universe, I already knew some of them, the things that are associated with those characters, for example, like the Lannisters. That thing, the obvious thing, I knew already. A solid first episode for a show. If I wasn't aware of certain things, probably would have been even more shocking. Like especially the last scene. Poor Emilia Clarke. Like, I think she has mentioned it a couple of times in interviews. Like first episode already, she had like 4 scenes. 2 of them, she was naked. I don't know if it's just going to be the first episode. Like they got it out of the way in the first episode, but I have a feeling we're going to get a lot more of it. And overall, another thing that I knew from the show is like, overall, they don't hold back on any of that stuff, be it gore or anything else. So it's going to be a lot of censoring, as I'm certain has been the case with anybody who's reacted to the show, because you can't put that stuff on YouTube. But yeah, the first episode has left me excited to, you know, continue, but I was excited anyway because of how great people are saying the show is up until the final episode. But that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, subscribe for more. If you have any recommendations for any other shows or movies or anything that you'd like to see me react to, feel free to leave it in the comment section. And obviously, Game of Thrones fans, if you have any information to give me, like no spoilers please, obviously, don't spoil everything. I already have gotten spoiled on some things on the show, so I don't need any more spoilers so that I can enjoy this, you know, as brand new as possible for a show that's a decade old. But yeah, thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video.